Welcome back to Uproot Adventures, everyone. As you can see, I have a big red pig right here sitting in front of me. I'm going to take you on a little adventure today on it. I'm going to do some little fly fishing out there by a creek in town. It's pretty close, only about 30 minutes to where I'm going. There's a little back way I'm going to go, and I'll show you guys where I go through that way, but I'm not going to show you on the way out of my house, so you'll know where I live at least. But I got my fly rod here. It's a little Reddington Path 2 9-foot pole, and then my fly gear is in here. Got the helmet ready, and we're ready to go. So tune back in when we get a little closer to the creek, and I'll show you some the ride to it, and then I'll show you some fly fishing footage once I get there. All right, this is a little back community area. Sorry it's hard to hear me. I don't have a microphone for this thing, so take it to the back way, this little community, and down to that creek. A little since I've been this way. First decent day, not so windy. Everybody's out and about. Can't go shopping, still gotta do something. I like having this bike. You can probably come about this far with a normal vehicle, but then you gotta turn around. You might need a Jeep or something else, quad. This way gets you the back way. Otherwise you gotta walk like 2 miles from the actual trail point to get over here. Now with this, There it is. All right. There's the bike. There's the water. Let's go find me some fish. I haven't fly fished since, or fished at all since fall. I'm not sure if anything's been stocked. That's the thing here in Arizona. Pretty much all the fishing is commercialized. They pretty much stock everything. And if it's not stocked, you probably don't catch anything. So we'll find out. I'm not an avid fly fisherman. I do love it. I first started fly fishing when I was 14. One time in Colorado. I actually loved it. My dad bought me a $40 fly rod from Walmart. And that got me going on fly fishing. I've always been, you know, a fisherman since I was probably 10 or younger. First cast, let's see. A little windy today, so see how we do. It's got a black fly on there right now. See how that does. Oh, I forgot to put my dry on there. Help it float. It's alright. Like I said, I'm no pro, but I have caught a few fish on this. So this is the Reddington Path 9-foot pole. Paid 150 bucks for it at Sportsman's. It's better than that $40 rod I had. I usually go up a little higher elevation. That's where I get my luck. Further north in Arizona. But yeah, actually really started getting into it about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Can't really remember. And then about last year is when I first finally bought this rod. And I want to keep getting into it. So any of you expert fly fishermen out there have any tips for me, you know, feel free to leave it down in the comments. I'm always willing to learn with you guys. This is supposed to be where they stock it when they do stock it. They stock it up here and it all goes down. There's about a mile or two of a creek here that you can actually fish on it here in town. Limit's only 2 trout per day. I've caught bluegill out of here, but I've never caught a trout. There's supposed to be bass in here too. I think catfish. Amazingly, but it gets a lot more narrow as you go down. This is the widest part, I think. I'm gonna walk up a little bit and try that bend up there. Private property over here. That's as far as you can go. I'm right here in town, so kind of limited. I'll get you guys some better creeks and rivers to fish out though, but I just need to get out. This whole social distancing pandemic thing going on, I needed to get out and stretch my legs. Somewhere where I don't snag my fly. Like I said, most of Arizona is commercialized fishing. Dream of catching a nice big brook trout or something that's been in here a long time is not likely. Not impossible, not likely. When you catch a trout in Arizona, it's got nice pink meat, you know it's been in there, eating all the snails. If it's white meat, you know it's just a hatchery fish. Either way, it's good to get out. It's gorgeous out. It was a little bit of a chilly ride on the way in. Should have dressed a little warmer for that 65-mile-an-hour cruise on the way in, but oh well. There. That's my dream. Once we sell the house, go up to Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, had all those nice big rivers out there. Catch me some nice big trout. I like catching all fish, but trout's my favorite. Not me sinking. If you caught those. All right, no luck with this guy here. He's my usual go-to guy. As you can see, I have a few of them in here. It'll be hard to see. I think I'm going to go with this guy right here. Just to give it a try. You never know. Oh, got me. Give it a good few twists. Find that hole again. Okay, there we go. An elusive hole. Good and tight. Take the These things are awesome. Myself a whole little kit here. Help me get the fish out. Of course, help me dry my lures or flies. And then it's also the keep them dry so they float. Of course, a bunch of leaders, and spare leaders and stuff like that. So that's why I like fly fishing. It's very simple. Don't need a bunch of stuff. A big old tackle box, just some flies, fly rod, a few things, and then you're fishing. So let's go see what we can do. Alright, new fly on there, and let's see what she can do. Looks like this is all private property that way too, so I'm kind of in a little dead spot unless I want to go back around and go out to the main area and try to fly over there, but I wanted to give this area a shot. There's not a hole very far to go. 100 yards of creek here I'd have access to. You just don't know unless you try. Work my way back up this little area and see if this fly gets me anything. Haven't seen anything either. Well, I've been working my way up and down this river. This whole 100 yards I have to play with right here. There's nothing. I don't see anything. I don't hear nothing. Maybe they're not here. Or still too cold for them to come off that bottom. I think what I'll do, because it's beginning of April, it's finally just hitting in the high 50s here. Maybe I'll come out and try some spin casting lures, fish off the bottom for y'all, see if I can catch that and go to an actual lake. Wait for it to warm up a little bit, and then I'll hit the rivers and creeks again and do some fly fishing. Who knows? I love fly fishing. I don't even care if I catch nothing. It's just being out here, and usually I like to be a more scenic area, but just getting out here and just enjoying it. Like they always say, your worst day of fishing is always better than your best day of work, so I'll take it. This wind doesn't help at all. Well, everyone, the battery's getting low on the GoPro. Sorry I got skunked. It might just not be quite the time of the year yet. Arizona's finicky, you know, so. Or I just a horrible fisherman, I don't know. I think I'm pretty good, been doing it a while. But there's just nothing in this area. I wanted to try it. Maybe I'll try back later on. But I'll give you a little bit of riding video on the way out to close it out. But hope you like this video. I'm going to try to get more fishing videos like this out here. Some riding videos, stuff like that. So if you like that sort of thing, please like this video and subscribe to this channel because there's more coming, especially when we hit the road. So until next time, keep those dreams of adventure alive. Yeah, take care. Bye now. One thing, if you don't catch any fish and you're riding your motorcycle to the spot, at least go have some fun on your motorcycle afterwards.